All right, we're going to talk about Wave 1 Avengers. The, in my opinion, very best meta beginner team that people should be trying to build. I don't feel like they're trending down or anything either. I still feel like they are one of the very best defensive war teams. You can use them on offense. From what I understand, a lot of people use them in Arena in the early mid game. They're the team that you see the most of. This screenshot here, I was nice enough to take the person's name out. It's not a big deal. It's just RTA, but just an example of what they're capable of. In this screenshot, you'll see X-23, Sinister, and Black Bolt are all 7 red stars, rather beefy. And Emma Frost is 6, and followed up by a decent Ebony Maw. And the picture's really not as close as it would suggest. I had total control over the match the whole time. Able to chain stun, keep blinds on them. It really wasn't that hard. That being said, this team is capable of a lot of matchups like this. Black Bolt is a very, very hard counter for them, though. In war, they do have several teams that can punch up on them. But if you build them up, most of those teams have a stopping point where people quit building them, Power Armor being one of them. My Wave 1 is like 710 on defense. They've got as many as 6 defensive wins in Platinum 1, which is a lot in Platinum 1. Yeah, and no one takes their Power Armor up that high typically. It'd be unusual for that to happen. So that being said, this is the positioning I like. Typically, you have to worry about Hawkeye. He's usually top of the order on kill list. You want to get rid of him first, otherwise those AoE blinds are going to be a problem. That buys them a whole turn of wrecking shop. You don't want that to happen. Thor's passive is the next thing you have to worry about. As you wind him up, every time he hits 5 charges, he drops the thunder on everyone. It's not a good time. Black Widow, her stuns can be a problem. She stuns the wrong character, and that can be, she locks down somebody on your side. That's an issue as well. So usually these 3 are in the proper kill order. I usually save Hulk for last, but you do have to worry about, I have ISO 5 healer on Cap and 4 on Hulk. They can do this taunt flip-flop where they regen back up, and then they flip back and forth from their taunts, and you can get stuck in a loop where they'll time you out and you can't kill either one of them. So that can be a problem as well. I've seen people actually with a beefy enough Captain and Hulk get stuck and have to take in meta teams and still fail. So take that for what you will. Not super common, but it does happen. So these 2 can be a problem together as well when they have healer. And obviously, we have Skirmisher on Hawkeye and Striker on Black Widow and Thor. And a little infographic here on where you can farm them. Cap, Heroes 3-6, Nexus 1-3, and then early farming also for Black Widow on Villains 1-9 and Hawkeye and Heroes 1-9. Thor's a bit of a later farm. However, you can get him a variety of other places in orbs and whatnot. So don't let that make you feel like he's not quite farmable. You can pull some lucky nodes on him and get his orbs early. The bottleneck is probably going to be Hulk. You can potentially slot Iron Man here if you want to go after him. Currently, Iron Man's absolute trash, especially considering he's a legendary. He's the first guy you swap out on his own team, which is Power Armor, and also the first one you swap out in Wave 1 Avengers. Iron Man needs a rework. Until that happens, Hulk is the best option for that spot. You're going to be stuck, though. I've been playing for over 400 days. and my Hulk is still not, I still don't have a 7th star. So take that for what you will. Yeah, so minimal T4 investment, all of their passives, Thor's ultimate, Cap's ultimate, and I've been able to pull off some pretty wild stuff. So, in my opinion, the very best beginner team that you can get. They are my second biggest war defense team, and I suggest that if you're going to go in early on a team and focus on them, this is the way to go if you're a new player. So yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comments, and I will answer them as soon as I see them. Thanks again, guys. Talk to you later.